about that one for a moment. And now there's 2 outs on the board.
Well, it was a good play from McBean to start it, but that play is all about the turn from Xavier Edwards, the sure-handed shortstop who is headed to Vanderbilt.
We've seen Edwards has a cannon for an arm. Almost the kind of thing you look for in an outfielder, although I think that North Broward has the well-armed outfielder section covered.
Well, it's not just the strength of the arm, it's the smoothness with which he plays.
High 1-1. Indeed, that's the difference between going in left field and shortstop.
Got to be much more quick, much more agile, although Jacob Gordon's certainly quick. He's made a couple of very nice plays over there in left field.
Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Clyde's going to go and have a chat with Snyder briefly.
Well, that certainly means that Clyde saw something specific he wants to discuss Snyder with, whether it's a sign that might have been missed or just to calm him down, maybe something in his mechanics that he spotted. That was clearly a very intentional walk over to Snyder, not just to calm him down.
We've talked about in a couple of other games, Clyde, despite only being a sophomore, great diamond generalship. This one is ripped past the diving Coberville into left field. Gordon's going to field it and hold Kessinger to a base knock. Stepping up to bat, number 8, Matt Fine. So now there's a runner on first with 2 outs for Matt Fine, the first baseman.
Flew out to Gordon over there in left field his first time up. Certainly seeing quite a few baseballs today, Jacob Gordon is. Same can't be said for Raul Kennard, who has yet to see a ball over in right field.
Pops that one up towards us, but out of play. It's interesting, there's a lot of lefties on this Pinecrest team, seeing them all trying to hit it the opposite way.
That's certainly something instilled by Mike Green, the manager of Pinecrest, and his hitting staff.
Whatever Mike Green seems to be working, Pinecrest is 16-8 on the year. High 1-1. Thank you very much for joining us in this 5A district competition broadcast. Depending on the results, this may be our last broadcast of the season, which is certainly a sad and sobering idea. 2-1 now.
Well, we've enjoyed you all season long, but this season's not over yet for North Broward. They've got the lead 2-1 here in the bottom of the 4th.
Just wanted to put it out there. So that one is hit hard to left field. Gordon under it, makes the catch, and that's going to end the inning. North Broward hanging on to this 2-1 lead as we go into the 5th. Don't go anywhere. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Coconut Creek here, 5A District Tournament action. Christian Paillet is going to settle in for North Broward.
Well, this is obviously a very serious, intense game as Paillet gets into center field.
Center fielder has it, and Paillet goes down on 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 out.
As I mentioned, this is a very tense game, but we always like to have some fun here on Brainwash Sports Twitch TV. So we present to you the Brainwash Sports Twitch TV trivia question of the day, as that one's poured in for strike one. 5 years ago on this date today, Buck Showalter gained 1,000 wins as a manager. The question, who has the most wins as a manager in history? You can tweet us at Stuck in Sam's Head or at Ben Curtis NBPS if you know the answer, or if you know the answer to the second trivia question, as Snyder is behind in the count 0-2. Who has the most wins out of any manager of all managers who coached in the 21st century?
1-2 now to Snyder. I know the answer to both of these, but yes, you can tweet us at Stuck in Sam's Head, at Ben Curtis NBPS. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
The manager just needs one game managed in the 21st century to have qualified.
Struck him out! Snyder goes down looking, and that'll bring up Marsh. If anyone can start a rally for North Broward, it's this guy.
Well, a breaking ball that we haven't really seen most of the night from Sam Worth. He unleashes on Dusty Snyder there.
So now Marsh is going to settle in. How's he doing today? Well, that doesn't matter. He grounds it past the shortstop. As I mentioned, perhaps this could be the start of something as Snyder has himself a base hit.
Well, you mentioned how he's doing tonight, Sam. Now that pushes Marsh to 1 for 3. Xavier Edwards also looking for his first hit of the night.
Of course, I have to ask you because, as we've discussed before, I can't exactly read your handwriting in the scorebook you keep. But now, Xavier Edwards going to step into the box. 2 outs here. Edwards lays down the bunt, down the line, perfectly laid, catcher throws, and it's not in time. He's off the bag, and Edwards bunts for a base hit.
Textbook from Xavier Edwards there, Sam. Gotta love the game being put in motion for North Broward.
You know that manager Brian Campbell loves to keep this game in motion. A small ball manager, if I've ever seen one. Hey, I'm a proponent of those kinds of tactics. And now there's runners on first and second with 2 outs for Zach Goberville, number 24. Sam Worth sets up, looks at the runner on second and fires. Finds strike one. Goberville, the lefty, not a lot of lefties on this North Broward roster, but he's certainly a productive one, batting .391, 1 home run, 24 RBIs. Looks at the runner, and he gets that one on the ground to the first baseman. He's going to run it over, and that's going to be the end of the top of the 5th. We'll be right back with the bottom right after this. Don't go anywhere. Now batting number 11, Nick Pagano. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sam Gelfand, the voice of the Eagles. Ben Curtis has ducked out of the broadcast momentarily. Not entirely sure where he's gone, but I'll hold down the action here as Nick Pagano will step into the box for the Pinecrest Panthers. Of course, the most bitter rivalry I've ever seen in high school sports, North Broward and Pinecrest, as that one just misses the strike zone, 1-0. Have to do the scoreboard since he's out as well. Here comes Snyder. Makes contact, hits it right over to Goberville at third, throws it over to first. The cannon gets the out. And Pagano goes down.
Now batting number 4, Sam Brody.
So right now I'm pretty much wearing all the hats I can. PA, music, doing the scoreboard, and holding down the play-by-play and color portions of this broadcast. Sam Brody is going to step up now. Looks for the bunt. Goes foul. He's not going to be able to bunt for a hit if he keeps bunting like that.